Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Bayu Azhari, Bachelor of State Islamic University of North Sumatra or UINSU Medan, Biology Department, Indonesia. And in this opportunity, I want to explain about my projects and in the title of JUDO Antidiabetes or Effectivity Taste Extra Palado or Palado leaf or Agave angustifolia as antidiabetic candy. So, my innovations and in my research, I'm make of the jelly candy by the extraction of the palate leaf. So before I make the products, I make of the some research and that research to funding of the how the kind of the extraction of the palate leaf to be ingredients for the jelly candy guys. So why I raise these titles, why I bring of these projects, because the first is about the biodiversity in Indonesia. Everyone's Indonesia is one of the country with the largest biodiversity races in the world. Among them is the biodiversity of flora found in Indonesia, namely the Palado leaf or Palado plant or Agave angustifolia species. This plant we often encounter in various yard and a garden, which usually has a leaf morphology that is pointy and spiny. Agave angustifolia or the Palado leaf it's very closely related to Indonesian society, so it is not uncommon for many to use this plant as an alternative for oils and conscience, guys. And the second reason why I raise this project because about the Palado plants. Many Indonesian people didn't know the Palado plant is have the many so much benefits, and the only plant is the plant without knowing the types and benefits. Palado plants in Indonesia can be found in some home gardens and the city parks. You can find that plants in the city parks or in the garden. But it is ironic. When the desert plants are old and rotting, many are left and become garbage, guys. Even check, according to the journal Research Erigina and Injury, Palado leaf or Agave angustifolia contains secondary metabolism, namely alkaloids, flavonoids, and tannin, and these bioactive compounds that can reduce blood sugar. And the next reasons, because about the prevalence of diabetes in Indonesia. Indonesia is the prevalence diabetes mellitus severe range from 1.5 still 2.3%, except in Manado, which is quite high at 6%. The number of people with type 2 diabetes in developing countries is increasing due to changes in unhealthy lifestyles. And I can see that based of data American Diabetes Association, Indonesia is one of the top 10 countries with the highest number of diabetics after America, China, and India. And the last reason why I raise this project, because stigma the candy. So many Indonesian people have the negative stigma from the Indonesia about the candy. Because several research such because Indonesian people think if the candy can make of the several research such like so much pain, throat ache, and other digestive disorder. So I think by the problems, I want to change of the. I want to open their stigma. I want to change their stigma. If the candy is not always can have problems. Candy is not always candy effort about their healthy. And for this research, I'm using this research I do about the preparation of the before I'm to make the research. I start my research method start from preparing the extraction of the Palado leaf with the maceration method, and the maceration method is a method used to extract the Palado leaf, and after I'm do of the make of the maturation method by the Palado leaf, the next step before the next step before that, the next step, I want to explain about the research method in an experimental study using a completely randomized design or CRT, because I'm using a 25 of the rattlesnake as animals trying, and I have to fight treatment with the three repetitions, namely negative control without treatment at all, positive control was given glibenclamide, and the use of glibenclamide was able to secrete insulin at every glucose intake by the pre-Handayani journals, and giving the powder leaf extraction with the P1s and with a concentration of the 10% is P2, and giving the powder leaf extraction with a concentration of 25% is P3, and give a P2, and P3 is giving the powder leaf extra with a concentration of the 15%, and the 5 treatment were carried out for 7 days or 1 week to compare the rate of reduction in the blood sugar level between the untreated and the treated on based on observation and creating blood sugar in white most or rattlesnake cases. And after I'm due of the research method, so I had to result of my projects. After all treatment were given, blood sugar level were obtained from 25 white rat never cages using a glucometer for 6 days. The data obtained can be seen from in the table. You can see in these tables. So the results showing of the P3 with the Palado with 15% extractions can reduce of blood sugar measure levels. And after we finding how many the how to blood matter to reduce blood sugar measure levels. So next step, I'm making of the products. The product is jelly candy, and as the result of measuring blood sugar level are obtained, the most effective treatment is treatment P3, or the material is 15% by the powder leaf. I have the ingredients for making the products. The first is diabetes with 180 grams, powder leaf extraction, or agave angustifolia with 15%, jelly powder 35 grams. And after I'm making these products, you can see that by the picture, I will do for organoleptic test. So this organoleptic test I was given to all the respondents in the all the college students in State Islam University of North Sumatra. To 332 respondents randomly. So the result, 78 male responded like the taste of the jelly candy, and 85 other like the texture of the candy. Meanwhile, 84 female respondents like the taste, and 85 other like the texture of the jelly candy. And then the most you must the organoleptic test result obtained were not a single respondent who experienced symptoms or side effects after consuming this jelly candy, guys. And for other specific, you can see by the diagrams, these diagrams of the result of organoleptic test these products. Alright, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much to watch my videos, and thank you so much to all the judges. I want to say thank you so much for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.